Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. Unboxing time. I've forgotten what's in here. Well, it's two of more of the new stuff. Work that out yourselves. So it's two more of something I've already got, but they are new. Well, new to the grow room this year. And I just can't remember what's in here. We've got another species and a hybrid, I think, but I can't remember. The difficulty is going to be getting this box to open, and I've already listened to the box when I got it, and it's making noises, and it's the sort of noises that mean there's media loose in this box, which means it's capable of coming out and going all over the place. It's difficult to work out how this box actually comes undone. That's a continuous piece of cardboard. That's not, and this is looking weird at this end. I think I'm just going to tear it. Now, how are we doing? Are you going to come out now? Yes! Woo! Yeah, see, I could see that bit was attached, but I think the other bit was a sticky bit, gluey bit. Yeah, I've got this media in amongst the newspaper, so I'm going to do this gently and try and make sure all the media goes back in the box, or doesn't come out of the box, preferably. This stuff's just loose at the top, so that's not so bad. On the floor for now. How are we doing now? Can we get at the plants yet? Yes, we can. And there's one. Paperwork. They won't be advertising any shows they're going to, will they? Stuck indoors like everybody else. But at least, if the majority of your business was online before you got shut down, then a lot of your business will continue. But there's no substitute for going to the shows, I'm sure. Right. Now let's see what we've got. The rest of this should come undone okay. Not too much hassle. Come here. We're in one of those moods today where most of the things I seem to touch go wrong. You know, fall on the floor or don't undo properly or various, you know, the sort of day. It's the day when I believe I'm clumsy. And sometimes I'm not sure it's actually me. It's just everything ganging up on me. No, it's me. Yeah, no, this one's got media all over the place, so we are going to get some all over the place. Oh, funny. Obviously, two sources here. One of them is coming in media, and although it's the same type of plant, the other one's coming in this open basket tucked inside a pot. Well, we don't need poles. Go in there anyway. Right, so what have we got then? Right, so we've got Renanthera Kalsom, or Kalsom, or Kalsom, that. I'll look it up and do a pop-up because I've got the name. It'll be on the order, won't it? Duh. Will it? Kalsom, K-A-L-S-O-M, which is a hybrid. And when I do the pop-up, I'll do the species that went into it because I'm pretty confident it's a primary cross. If not, I'll let you know. And the other one is a Renanthera imschootiana, or imschootiana. Probably a German element in there on who discovered it, probably. Right. Let's see if I can get that to focus on that, and then you can read it for yourself. Okay, so that's the species. Guess what colour it is? And then that's the hybrid. And that had 2 species that went into it. The colour on that might be a little unpredictable, but it certainly had some red that went into it. But it also had a variable one from the little bit of work that I did beforehand. It had one that can vary between yellow right through to red, including all the oranges. So depending on what the dominant colour was of the parent, we could have a variable colour there. But as long as it's anywhere between yellow and orange, I don't really mind. I've got some good reds in amongst my Renantheras now, so I'm happy that I've got red. I'm always a bit thin on red in this place. But we've got some. Oh, I hate sellotape, I really do. It serves its purpose going on, but coming off, how can you be stuck on that hard? Alright, gotcha. That's one done. Now that one's in a little open basket, tucks inside effectively 2 pots, not one. Oh, I got a free pot. Yay! I bet that was an accident. So this one will get the same treatment as the other one that came like that. I will lift this little pot out, put some bark in, put it back in and get some bark down the sides because the roots were just staying too dry. And no sign of a spike, I suppose. No. But what we've got at the top is a newly expanding leaf and a brand new leaf coming on what looks like quite a good plant. The leaves are mark free. Nice. I won't say they're clean, but they've had water on them, I suspect. They're nice and firm and a nicely expanding top growth. So that's a nice one. Now the other one's going to make a flipping mess because it's in the media. And I need to tip this upside down, unfortunately, to get the media out of the leaf joints and the crown. And when I do that, it's all going to fall out of the pot as well. So I won't do that on camera, because it might have some accompanying language going with it. Yeah, it's just been one of them days. I think, now this time I could blame the change in the weather, but because it's been raining quite hard for a lot of the morning. And if I was the sort that liked rain, i.e. being out in it, I'd gone and stood in the garden and cheered, because we haven't had any rain for a long time. And finally the weatherman on the TV has actually acknowledged the fact that we haven't had any rain. And in my area, 4 weeks. Now see, what we've got here, this is clever, or not, depends on your viewpoint. Inside here is another little open basket tucked inside a pot. But this time some media has already been put in. That type of media I don't want, so I'll just turn it upside down and tip it all out and then replace it with bark. So as far as the plant's concerned, again, good healthy leaves up the plant. Media in the leaf joints, that will come out when I turn it upside down. One leaf expanding, and again a new leaf just starting. So healthy plant, and I'll have to go back on the video because I've taken the tags out and not put them back in their pot, so I don't know which one's which now. But it'll be on the video when I took them out. So so there we go. That's my 2 new plants, and they both look good and healthy. See, now it's thinking back now. The previous 2 Renantheras, sorry, came from different places. One of them came from the same place as these 2, which is the speciotic plants off eBay, and the other one came from Orchid Man. And the one from Orchid Man is the one with the dodgy crown. It's unusual. But as I said, I got a feeling that plant had water on it at some point in its life, not necessarily under the care of Orchid Man. and started some rot in the crown, which has since stopped. So, right, there we go. 2 new plants. One needs some media in, one needs some media out. But I'll take that out in the kitchen where I can capture it and not get it all over the place. And then top them both up with some bark and give them a good soak, which is what's happening at the moment. The Vandas are having their soak at the moment. God, going back through my records, my Vandas haven't actually been fed for about 10 days. Been watered, but I changed the water in the bucket and they've been dunked a couple of times quickly on the grounds I was in a hurry, and I just realised I didn't put any feed in there. So they've had just water for a bit. It doesn't do them any harm now and again. So, right, I'll get these 2 sorted out and I'll see you next time and update my notes with 2 new plant names. See where we go from there. If I can get some pictures of these, which I should be able to do, I'll steal them from where my order was on eBay. They're bound to have some pictures. So I'll get some pictures up of what these should look like. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for dropping by. Well, that's a sound on the roof we haven't heard for a long time. Soft rain at the moment, so I can still film. Quick update on these. Took them out in the kitchen. The one that was in the little pot with no media, I just lifted it out of the pot. And then the other one that had all the media in it, I turned that upside down, give it a good shake and got most of the media out. Took the little pot out and got the rest out. And I looked at them and I thought, I don't need the little pots, do I? Because they stop the bark getting in there. So I took the little pots off and just put them in pots with some loose bark. I mean, it's not pressed down or anything, it's just loose, large bark. And I haven't actually strapped them up yet, but I've put a stake down either side because they are quite wobbly, and I'll just put a little tie round temporarily till the roots get a hold and I can see some new root growth, just to hold them still, stop them wobbling around in the pot. And yeah, why did I need the little pot? I left it in the other one. I may deal with that one in the same manner. Yeah, that was the other one. And I managed to get the bark in and left the pot on, which is now disappeared from view. But oh, I suppose it can stay there for now anyway. But yeah, just literally they were just wired into the bottom of the pot, so I undid the wires and just ran my fingers down through the roots like you would hair and untangled them all, and they actually lifted out pretty good. I lost 1 root on 1 plant and I didn't lose any on the other one. So they actually threaded their way back through the pot very well. Now they've had a good soak with some feed. Just used the Vanda bucket basically because it's not a hugely strong feed in there at the moment. And yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm quite pleased with these. They're healthy looking plants. Leaves could do with a bit of a clean up, I must admit, but that's just what looks like the calcium deposits from either tap water, or it could be some residual chemical from a spray at some point. But they just need a gentle wipe off, make them nice and shiny again. Then we'll see how quickly they grow. They're both in exactly the same state at the top of the plant. They've both got a new leaf, almost identical size. So we've got something to watch to see if they keep growing or whether they stall. Change of environment, probably change of temperature, change of humidity, probably light as well. And they've had their roots messed about, so they may stall for a bit. They may grow even quicker. We shall see. See you next time.